Not to have had pain is not to have been human. It's a Jewish proverb. How our two older boys, Daniel and Isaac, made it through life without breaking a bone is one of those modern marvels that is still a mystery to me. Our younger children, Erica and Johnny, they were not as fortunate. One night when Erica was 4, she rolled off her bed and she went through the normal routine of crying and "I want my mommy," but I thought she was fine. But the next morning, she woke up screaming and off we went to the doctor. The x-ray revealed that she had a broken collarbone. Little Johnny was about 3 years old when he stood up in our recliner and tried to grab a pillow that Erica was swinging at him. His first attempts proved futile, but he kept trying and finally he grabbed it. But the impact of the collision was just enough to knock him off balance and cause him to fall to the floor. On impact, his little arm snapped between his wrist and his elbow. And again, we're off to the emergency room. The doctor showed us the x-rays, and he said to this, "We will be putting his arm in a cast." "Doctor," I asked, "will that area where Johnny's arm is broken always be weak and vulnerable to further fractures?" I feared that both Erica and Johnny would suffer all their lives from those breaks. "Sir," the doctor informed me, "when that arm heals, the broken place will become stronger than the rest of the bone. Calcium deposits will form around the break and weld it together, fortifying that area. The bad news," the doctor said, "he may break his arm again. The good news, it is very unlikely that he will ever break it in that place again." God heals the brokenhearted and binds up the wounds, curing their pains and their sorrows. He miraculously makes all things work together for good to those that love him. Even wrongdoing serves us well when we humble ourselves and seek forgiveness. Why does wrongdoing do us good? Pain is a deterrent, motivating us not to repeat a negative or a dangerous behavior. Weakness deepens our dependence on Christ. The weaker we feel, the harder we lean. The harder we lean, the stronger we grow. Let's end with this thought. Not to have pain is not to have been human. But there's one good thing about faith, about walking with Jesus. He takes our pain and he transforms them. He soothes them, transforms them into a blessing in our life. A blessing, why? Teaches us not to go down that road again. And it helps us to grow stronger as we trust in him and we feel his goodness and his love and his power working in our lives. I want to encourage you today. Maybe you've been broken and hurt and you're feeling pain in your body. Let it go. Turn it to Jesus. Ask him to help you. Ask him to heal you. Ask him to work in your life. And you'll experience spiritual calcium deposits in your life that will help you as you walk through life, not to be broken and overcome by the situations and circumstances you'll face in life. Thank you for joining me again for another Just a Thought.